Hello. Hi, I'm here. I had a YouTube video playing. I'm trying to cut it off. Um, Video games, man. Oh, as you can see, there's a demo for Mario vs. Donkey Kong out, which is it's a classic, right? What was that for? A Game Boy Advance, the original one? I remember downloading that ROM back in the day and just being like, what is this? This is before I got into playing Donkey Kong. This is before, I think the thing that got me into playing Donkey Kong, for being real, is the King of Kong. Watching that, and I'd messed around with Donkey Kong in the past, but I never really clicked with it. Watching the King of Kong, and then also listening to like early podcasts and hearing people talk about Donkey Kong on Game Boy and how it's not Donkey Kong, how it looks like it is, and then all of a sudden you get past the like third level and the game changes. That got me to give Donkey Kong a fair shake, and I was like, man, this is cool. So I feel like if I went back to this game, I'd probably appreciate it more, but I don't know. These games are always weird. Let me turn my Switch volume up. Not that there's any noise right now. Okay. I need more of these. I have 98 and 2003. I need 2002. I need 2002, and I swear I had Samurai Showdown on my Japanese account, but I can't find it. Like when I log into that account, it doesn't show up. If I go to let's see if I can figure out how this works, because I can't read this. I'm hoping it auto logs in. I thought this was one of the first things I bought. I think here, maybe, is it this one? It's my wish list. Senran Kagura and other thing. I don't know. Don't remember what that is. There we go. So I bought this. I bought Monster Hunter XX, which is Generations, because at the time it sounded like it was never going to come out in America. I got this because this was when the Switch was like new, like the first couple of weeks it was out, and this game looked really cool, which it was. Touchscreen music game. But that also looked like it wasn't going to come out in America, because why would it? It was full of like anime style songs. And then you got these, but I don't understand where. I swear, man, I bought Samurai Showdown and it just like disappeared. It's so weird. And I obviously can't type the search. Here, we'll see if anything shows up in English. Alright, we'll type in Samurai. Maybe it'll pop up and maybe I can re-download it. Maybe I'm just imagining that. I just feel like I had the icon on my Switch at one point. Hoedown. S Hoedown. Try Showdown. Nothing. Let's try Samurai. Spirits. Go with the singular. Hmm. Weird. Very weird. I don't know. Whatever. But I'm pretty sure I owned that game at one point. I don't know how that could have disappeared. Okay. I feel like I need to sneeze. I feel like garbage right now. Alright. Mm. So I remember getting We Love Katamari back in the day. I bought Katamari Damacy. Make sure my phone's charging. I bought it because it was like $20 when it came out, and it sounded charming. And then here, I'm gonna slide this over here. I guess maybe this will work better. Oh, weird. Okay. Okay, where am I? I'm here. Let me slide me here. I'll just be here-ish. Okay. So I bought Katamari Damacy back in the day. Before I had seen any reviews for it, because it looked like just a charming game, you know, it's super cute. Looking at the back of the box, $20. It's got a lot of colors on it. I'm like, I don't know what this is, but it could be one of those like crazy Japanese games. And it was like back when Japan was still getting exclusives. It still happens, but if you look on like most stores, a lot of games just get dumped nowadays. Like it doesn't matter what the language is. So back then, you know, we might be missing a game that came out in Japan that was a huge hit over there. The closest that we have now is that it's here now, but that Suika game that I was playing the other day, the weird watermelon game, that was where's that? This was apparently like huge in Japan, like with Japanese streamers and stuff, and now it's out in America. But yeah, during the PS2 days, you would miss games. Like Initial D never came out over here, as an example. So bought Katamari Damacy thinking like it's gonna be a crazy Japanese game. And I played it and I was like, yo, this game is fucking amazing. And I loved it. And then We Love Katamari came out and I bought that and I was like, this is really cool too. But I remember it being too complicated. But what's funny is when if you play the original Katamari, you're like, man, there's only like 8 levels in the game, but they get so long. You start doing levels that are like 20 minutes long and you'll fail. You'll be almost there and then you'll fail and have to do that 20 minutes all over again. So this has its own stuff. It's got a lot of like twists to the formula instead of just rolling around and getting bigger. There's other things going on too. This looks like the kind of thing that would not have come out in America back then, but it did, which is crazy. Controllers, since I always showcase controllers, this is the one that I've got now. This is the one that I used to use a lot. I used to take this controller with me everywhere. This is a new one. I use this for my phone, I use it for the Switch, used it for PC, whatever. It's, as you can see, it's super thin. It's really thin, but it's got the shoulders. Got, you know, 2 analog sticks. It's small, but it's not too tiny. This is the 8-bit Do Lite 2. 8-bit Do, whatever, I don't know. There's also this one, which is the other one that I use. This is, as you can see, super tiny. This is like, here you go, if you're wondering. That's not even the full size of this finger. But this one's good for just, you know, also on the go. It's got a little like key hook thing in the corner. You can't probably make it out, but this one is, when I first bought this, I was like, man, like this is probably a lot closer. So this is the Lite 2. This is the Zero 2. When they announced the Micro was coming out, when you saw pictures of it, I thought it was going to be something closer to Lite 2. This is the other one I have. I bought this one. You can't really make this out. I bought this thinking that this is going to be bigger than the small one. I thought it was going to be bigger than this. And there were no reviews at the time. So when I got it, I'm like, oh, it's like not. They're like the same size. But it also has 4 shoulder buttons, which is a problem because who the heck can hit this inside button here? Anyway. To continue the controller story before I begin the game. So this controller, the last one I had it for, I think, a couple of years maybe. Let's just say a year or two. Let's say 2 years, just being nice. No problems with the controller. Buttons feel good, stick feels good. There's L and R, or L2. L1, L2, R1, R2. Right there, no extra buttons in the back, nothing like that. But it fits good in your hands because got a little hook thing back here. It's kind of textured. But it's also small enough to go in your pocket. But what happened is I was at work and I pulled this out and this analog stick fell off. And I don't know, I could pop it back in. If it doesn't break, if it just falls out, you can push it back in. But it snapped in some weird way. And then on top of that too, like, I think I dropped the controller, or I dropped the stick in the truck somewhere, so like a lesson there or something, I don't really know. But anyway, so I got another one so I can go back to using what's it called? Stuff on my phone. My controller I had for Switch just broke. I only had it for like a month. So I can use it with this, use it with my phone, use it for emulators. I like the way this controller feels. No joke, better than the Xbox controller for sure. It's a better form factor and the buttons feel better, the D-pad. You don't hear it clicking. Like, it makes noise, but it's not really as loud as the Xbox controller is, and it doesn't require as much effort to push down the buttons, but there is still some resistance, so it's not like you're gonna get any accidental presses. The analog sticks feel like they have a pretty good range too. Like, they're not huge, they're not too tight, they're not like the PSP, so. Cool stuff, man.
The great cosmos.
Alright. Enjoy. I'll be here. I'm here.
Not a very well publicized world to understand, but a glamorous and influential world nevertheless. Bold yet sensitive and rugged to boot. Tolerant and compassionate with a heart deeper than the oceans. Such is the great cosmos, and the king that rules over it is marvelous to behold. Except for the one time that he destroyed all the stars in the universe. No big deal, really. Having come to and realized the folly of his ways, the wisest of kings sent to the planet Earth his beloved son, the prince, and commanded him to make a Katamari of ample proportions. Tossed unceremoniously to earth, the valiant prince rolled the Katamari entrusted to him by the king, rolling up more things than you can count. Vaulting boxes, pencils, erasers,
postcards, ramen, robots, cows, sheep, this girl, that boy, moms and dads, bicycles, motorbikes, homes, buildings, rainbows, clouds, islands, rainbows and dreams, hopes, dreams.
The prince rolled them all up, rolled and rolled until the Katamari was big enough to be lifted up to space to replace the shiny stars that were so grievously lost. And that, dear friends, was the plot and purpose of the fabulous game called
Katamari Damacy!
Its popularity recognized no boundaries or borders, and it rolled right out of the game to bundle away the many and sundry ills that blight the modern world. Overnight, the king found himself a superstar. The adulation of the crowd knew no limits.
I want to meet the king! I think he should be bigger. The king is so cool.
I want to roll up more stuff. Oh, such a chorus. Fans crying out from all over the world for the magnificent king to do his thing.
Okay, I'm here. I'm eating too, so make a bunch of noise eating them. Like, speaking of something, here's a tidbit. Not that we get it, but it seems we were quite a hit. Big hit with Earth. The star's so full of stuff. The star now apparently full of our fans. Prince, what do you think they love about us? Our looks, our tights, our mustaches? Can I get that? Oh, Eureka, we've got it. It's our chin. Yes. That must be, yes, must be. Our chin is so magnificent. See, these are the kinds of things where you see these and you're like, well, this isn't coming out of America. But nowadays, you'd be like, why wouldn't this come out in America? Earth is full of dedicated followers of our chin. I want to hold your chin. Let me feel your goatee. They ask so nicely, so passionately. How can we say no? So now, our prince, you must go to Earth and grant our fans their wishes. Their wishes are our chin's commands. Our chin's commands are our wishes, and so on. Daniel Bryan. It looks like the fans in the Select Plaza wants to ask the prince something. Talk to them. An icon will be displayed at the bottom of the screen when new fans arrive. Make their dreams come true. So, what I remember about this is I remember the fans. What sticks out in my mind is like you'll get like a mission. The mission that stays in my head is the one where it's like roll up only cow related products and you start getting big and you're like, all right, I've got a cow, I've got milk. Oh shoot, let me watch out for this. Oh, there's a cheeseburger, maybe that works. Okay. And then all of a sudden it's like you get huge and you roll over like a pencil that you can't see anymore and you fail. Which is you know, whatever, man. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. How do I know? How do I do this? Nice to meet you, Your Highness. Or it was fun. I think it must have been fun. I'm sorry, I've forgotten. I've completely forgotten how to roll the Katamari. I know I'm a goof, but I love Katamari Damacy. Help me remember, please. Is this the tutorial? Alrighty, let's leave our fans on Earth to the prince. Now where shall we go and play? Oh, it's the prince. What do you want with us? What? Oh, you forgot. Forgot how to roll the Katamari. How to enjoy the Katamari. The meaning of life. Of course you forgot. It's the things you can't forget that make you hurt. Deep. We think it may be better not to dredge things up. Your Highness is so cool. Cool. No. It's important to remember. No, it's crucial to remember. Yes. We'll just try and think back. Yes. So for anybody out there that has never played Katamari, which I feel like is honestly probably a lot of people, Katamari is a game where you play as this guy and you roll a ball around. But the thing that makes it interesting is if you hear people talk about tank controls with Resident Evil. This game uses like tank controls. Like if you want to push forward, you have to push both sticks forward. If you want to like turn whatever direction, you push one back, one forward. And there's all sorts of different directions and stuff to go in. For all friends old and new, the prince will roll in their place. So what is a Katamari? What could a Katamari be? What does it taste like? Does it have a point? Why roll? Why make it bigger? So many opinions and schools of thought, but let's just try it first. Yes. Hear ye, hear ye. We present to all and sundry the Katamari. Here it is. Here it is. This is an average Katamari, so utterly devoid of any new and improvedness. Take this standard Katamari and roll it firmly with both hands. Use your left and right hands to roll. Get it? Get it? That's enough, yes. You did good, yes. So just roll your way around until you've mastered Katamari. Damacy on your own. Alrighty. The yellow platform ahead. For now, let's head over there. Okay, so you can see the controls. If you just push up with one stick, you're only going to go in one direction. If you want to go left and right, you can't just press left and right. You can see the controller moving. You got to do it with both. So if I want to get on here, I need to roll straight into it because it's tall. I just use the friction to get myself up there. I don't have access to all the abilities yet. Okay, so now we're going to get bigger. I'm a bigger Katamari now. You're so cute. With a Katamari that big, you could climb up even higher. There we go. Wow, you got up there safe and sound. I can't roll him up yet. Here, this is Ace, a cousin to the prince, or a cousin once removed, we forget. Cousin kin, something like that. Alright. Time for you to challenge Ace head on. Okay, so I need to roll things up. Can't get this yet. Soon. I can hit Ace, I can't roll Ace up yet. I've got one of those little angels attached. If you see it, it's like mixed in the ball. Oh, the other thing about this is like you want to have your ball preferably more even. So you start doing things where you're like just kind of rolling around like this just to kind of like push things in. I'm pretty sure I'm big enough now to roll up ace, as it were. If I can get these things, just no problem. No escape. There's no escape, my dude. Got him. Okay, hang on. Let's go back. Royal Rainbow. Oh, they changed it. I liked it when it was the throwing up thing. I forgot. This had a different animation. In the original game, he would like open his mouth and it just looks like he was throwing up a rainbow and like pulling you back up. Honestly, this is not what we were thinking of, but it looks kind of fun. Kind of, sort of fun game. You're a little touched. So big. Just from a training run. An unbelievable size. Astonishing, really. Very and truly fabulous. Oh, it's Cousin Ace. What were you doing on Earth? You're at the tutorial stage? We have no idea what you're talking about. This Katamari feels strange-ish. Not that we understand if that's a good thing or not. I remembered everything. Really everything this time. It's totally the best, Katamari Damacy. Your Highness, thank you so much. This Katamari is just a token of my thanks. I'd like to offer it to you. Oh, really? You're giving it to us? Seriously? Fabulous, thank you. We are so pleased. What should we do with it? Oh, we can pop it into the cosmos. Yes, that's what we'll do. I forgot how this works. I think you get the option to not do that for some reason. It's a star now. Wow, it's so beautiful. Yeah, it's still the save load house. Uh-oh. I selected this and didn't really mean to. A cousin who switched butts to a spiker model. It hasn't been generating much buzz. What? These are mainly active on rock and rollers' leather jackets. Its mystical shape is said to hold mysterious power. Oh, there's Namco letters. That's cool. All right. I can be Ace. I will be the prince. I can be Ace. Versus rankings. You can view the win and loss records of all characters in versus rankings. Try battling with various characters. What are you talking about? I don't remember that being a thing. It's probably because I don't think I was living in Florida when this game was out. And the first one was out, I think I was in high school. Might have been right after graduation or something like that. I don't know. And there's one other game that's on sale right now that I would love to get that might end up getting. I'm thinking I might get. I don't know for sure actually, which is Final Fantasy IV, because I've never played. I've the only one I've ever finished is 6. So I mean that is what it is. But I mean Final Fantasy IV is on sale, and after seeing how the remastered version of 6 looks, I'm just like, yo, how do they make it look good? Okay, let's go talk to her. I want to see the Royal Rainbow. I just love you. That beard, that nose, that chin, that style, that crown, I love it all, but I love the Royal Rainbow the best of all. My dream is to see a real live one. Please show me. Alright. We are hungry, our tummy is empty. What shall we eat? Oh, it's the prince. What kind of food? Oh, Royal Rainbow. Why, when our tummy is so empty? Ew, no way. Boring. Your Highness, you're so striking. Striking. Oh, we so like rainbows. You simply must see it. Should we go ahead and make a Katamari too? Yes, let's go. Okay, I gotta update my stream title before I forget, because I see it says I have no mic, and I do have a mic, and my camera is occasionally on, so it'll be on fully soon. Don't worry. What the heck is this? Oh. Okay, I'm trying to update my stream title. I don't think it's gonna work. Maybe it did. I don't know, whatever. Alright. We're being ignored, how can we believe anything anymore? Your first ever roll up. What? It's 2-1. Today is 2-1. Your roll up anniversary. Congratulations. Oh no. Okay, do I have, there's no, is that a time limit? Is that a time limit in the corner? I don't know for sure. So I have to get to 15 centimeters or bigger. I guess I have 3 minutes to do it. I was too busy trying to update my stream. I should have paused it, but I did, so whatever. Okay, let's roll sideways. The game, okay, so the other thing about this game is that the game has like the most charming music. Yeah, it would be very cool. There's a lot of things that would be cool for companies to do, but it would be very cool for like Sony, or more specifically Namco, to put out like a Ridge Racer collection or an Ace Combat collection, like, you know, the old PS1 games. So I don't have to play everything in freaking emulators, man. I want to give them money for more old stuff. I want to buy the things I have owned in the past. I want to pay them for it. And they're not letting me, and it's offensive. I'm gonna cancel them somehow. I just rolled up some weird buffness. Wait, it's second cousin Macho. Well, stop getting in the way. We're doing pretty good. Look at those videotapes. You remember those? Your first ever crash. It's 2-1. Today is your 2-1. The birthday of your first crash. Great. I'm almost deciding to be at. Oh no, I'm running out of time. Yeah, let's get this stuff here. We're good. We're gonna hit it. The thing that I always thought was really cool was the way that stuff like just gets crazier. Like you start off and you're like, man, I'm never gonna get over that threshold, and then like in the last like 30 seconds you'll like get huge. It's not happening right now, but it is theoretically possible. Shoot. I'm gonna get to 17. I'm gonna get to 17. I got this. Alright, we're at 17. I can't get that. Another thing that's super cool about these games is like if you get good at them, it's when you play a level and you're like, alright, whatever, it's the same thing. And then you start getting bigger faster because you get new tactics, and then like the game in the original game, it would slow down. The performance would slow down because you were so big. You're like they'd have to like draw a bunch of fog just to render your character and your Katamari. Hungry after all. You want to eat something like this cream puff. That looks good. Oh, it's Katamari. This is the Katamari you made. 17 centimeters, 3 millimeters. We see. Get the Royal Rainbow for now and make the Katamari bigger. Remember, this game is about rolling up things and getting bigger. Idiot. Oh, it's a second cousin Macho. What were you doing on Earth? Making friends with a crayfish? We have no idea what you're talking about. This Katamari feels necessities-ish. Not that we understand what necessities-ish means. That was a meteoric Royal Rainbow. Guess I got to see one, but it wasn't an experience because the Katamari was so small. You can have this thing, Your Highness. Oh, really? You're giving it to us? Okay. Shopping Uranus. Okay, I'm here. Oh man. Jeez. It was originally a PS2 game. Man, there's gotta be a better way. I gotta switch my shortcut for this, because I keep losing stuff. Alright. A movie. So that storyboard movie, what it showed is a glimpse into our youthful days. A pretty tumultuous tale of daring do. You can't wait for episode 2. What? If we keep rolling, we'll eventually get to see it? Alrighty. We're going to roll on ahead. See you later. Battle mode has been unlocked. I don't remember ever... I don't really remember battle mode existing. This is Macho? Oh, I guess Macho is buff. Oh, you can just do this. Okay. Okay, you can just do this and not have to walk around everywhere. That's cool. I mean, if that's what you want to do. Wow, amazing. It's true, the real thing is something else. Anyway, nice to meet you, Your Highness. You're as stylish as ever. I'm a parent with a son in elementary school. He loves Katamari too. He likes what? He rolls up everything so there's nothing left. But his room is a huge mess. Seems he can tidy up things in the game, but Your Highness, please do something. Yes. The universe is very messy, that's why we cleaned up everything. We tidied it all up in the last Katamari Damacy. Prince, do you even get that part? I like how they call him the Prince. What? The kids' room? What happened to our story about cleaning up the universe? Did we finish talking? We don't care about kids' rooms. Actually, I love Katamari. Love it. You say kids' room. We say miniature universe. Did you know that? We're very good at cleaning up miniature universes. Anyway, let's go tidy. Another game, speaking of cleaning up household chores. They should put out Chibi Robo. That should be a thing that's available on Switch. Everything else is. Put everything on Switch. Put all the old things on Switch. Really, compared to the universe, this isn't cluttered at all. But still, it bothers us. It bothers our love of order. There's this many things cluttering the room. So let's clean them all up as quickly as possible. So I have to get 100 things. Alright. It's a race. I mean, it's not a race, but it's a race. And you see there's a time limit thing there. Oh man, I could get that. Okay, we're making progress. We can get these pencils. Alright, got these markers. 72 things. See, when you get weird shaped things like this, it makes it hard to roll. Oh no, I lost the thing. Oh wait. Is that... That's a cousin. You just rolled up some weird caterpillar. Oh man, there we go. Wait a second. Alright, wait, it's second cousin Lamore. Oh, stop getting in the way. Already at the halfway point. Well, I mean, I guess under 3 minutes is the goal. Oh, it's a sticker. No. What the, oh, I can't get the tracks yet. What? The things that I can't pick up are so confusing. It's like there are things right beside that tape. Feels like it's bigger than that Lego block thing was, or whatever. All right, we're almost there. Oh, now I can get those. Fair. Super cool game. Super cool. Okay. Uh-oh. Wait. There's something here. Is this where I started? No, this isn't where I started at. Can I go under here? Yeah, there we go. Get more things. I've almost got all the things. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to roll. Struggling here. Oh, can I get that? I'm too big to get that. Shoot, what else can I get? Can I go out here? No, that's a glass window. There. Man, I was hoping to have that finished under 3 minutes. Didn't happen. Oh my goodness, man. What else can I get? This is how this goes. Stupid track right there. I don't know how to get under there. Got it. Wow. Lame. I'll clean up my kids' room, all shining and neat. Is the miniature universe of my kids' room sparkling with cosmic order? It's cleaned up, kind of. Took a good 3 minutes, 39 seconds, and there is no rolling fast, crispy, or crunchy roll. I got a present. So stylish and connected, but it's far too small for us. The prince, you can have it. It's from a fan, so make sure you appreciate it. End of day sale is over. If I could have gone, if the cleanup were done faster and better. Oh no, what am I going to do about dinner? You can have this thing, Your Highness. Oh man. So everybody is talking trash about how bad I did. Oh man, untidy planet. What's this, a dirty bamboo sword? Did you find it while cleaning? Looks like it would be shocking to touch. Brings us back, but we don't remember this. How to say it? We forgot. Are you curious? If so, then you should try out the shock. It looks dirty, so we won't touch it. What is this? Bamboo sword of memory. Oh. Okay, so this is how you do the Royal Reverie thing, the new missions that they added. Okay. It says it auto saves, but you never know. Okay, so we're gonna quit this. Bye-bye. Okay. Close that. I don't know how this game starts. I've never played Grim Fandango. Alright. I'm going to make a mistake and open the door so the dog can come in here and freak out. I'm gonna hate it. BRB.
Sorry for the wait, Mr. Flores. I am ready to take you now.
Take me? Take me where?
Now, there's no need to be nervous.
Nervous? No. Just your appearance. It's a little intimidating.
Intimidating? Me? But I'm your friend. My name's Manny Calavera. I'm your new travel agent.
I don't want a new travel agent. I want to go home.
You can't go home, Celso. You're dead. But you're not alone. Everybody here is just as dead as you. That's why we call it the land of the dead. Are you ready for your big journey?
No. What journey?
The 4-year journey of the soul. It is quite a big trip. And I can't lie to you, Celso. It could be very, very dangerous. Unless you were to take that money you were buried with and buy a better travel package from us. I mean, wouldn't you rather cross the land of the dead in your own sports car? Maybe try a luxury ocean cruise? Or, if you led a very good life, you may even be eligible for a ticket on the number 9 itself.
The number 9?
That's our top-of-the-line express train. It shoots straight to the 9th underworld, the land of eternal rest, in 4 minutes instead of 4 years. But very few people qualify. Let's take a look at your records. Well, the bad news is the train appears to be just out of your reach, but I still got a couple of tricks up my sleeve here. Yaha! Yes, that's the ticket. The Excelsior line. Yes, she's a beauty. That compass and the handle will sure come in handy, too. Oh, you're going to have a great trip. Wish I was going.
Why don't you? You could give me a lift.
Oh, I can't leave here until I've worked off a little debt to the powers that be.
Community service, eh? Well, I guess there are some folks worse off than me.
Oh, I'll be leaving here soon enough. No thanks to dead and no commission low-life cases like yours, Menso.
Hey, Manny, the boss told me to tell you not to leave early tonight. He wants to talk to you about something when he gets back from his trip.
Tell Don not to worry. I'm not going anywhere. Especially not with clients like that. Where do they get these guys? They don't qualify for anything good, so I can't sell anything good. Can't work off my time, and I'm stuck. Stuck selling walking sticks to a bunch of burros for eternity. I need better clients. I need a real saint. I need a lead on a rich, dead saint. ¿Qué es esto? It's some sort of special work order.
To all agents from Office Manager Don Copel.
All right, you boneheads, thank your lucky stars and get to your friggin' cars. We have a mass poisoning on our hands. Too many dead to assign specific cases, so all clients are first come, first serve. So let's see some hustle out there.
Whatever you say, Jefe. Buenos días.
Manny, why aren't you at the poisoning?
What poisoning?
The Code 3 gazpacho poisoning that everybody's at but you. Why do I send out memos if nobody reads them?
Where was the poisoning again?
Just ask your driver, for crying out loud. He'll know.
Any messages for me?
Besides the one about the poisoning?
Yeah.
I only have one other message for you, Manny. I'm not your secretary. I don't take your messages. So get it through your thick skull and stop forwarding your phone to me.
All right. But that sounded more like 4 messages to me. In my heart, though, you're still my secretary.
Manny, what are you talking about? I was never your secretary, even when you were on top. I got one boss, same as you, Don Copel.
Come on, I know you work for another man besides Don.
What are you talking about?
I know you take memos for Hurley sometimes.
Ah, Manny, just beat it, will ya?
Where is everybody?
Oh, Manny, did you forget what day it is today?
Oh man, did I come in on Saturday again?
It's the Day of the Dead. Everybody's back in the land of the living, visiting their families like we should be.
Why aren't you visiting your family today?
Ah, the boss is here, so I gotta be here. How about you, Cal?
No one back there I want to see.
And you don't want Domino here alone, getting all the good leads.
Domino's here?
He's at the poisoning right now, stealing your commission.
Okay.
So, you going to the Christmas party?
After the spectacle you made of yourself last
I didn't
year,
realize the game
would
was like
visit
hit
for the
started.
world.
This goes in the opening cutscene to just playing. Alright, let's see.
I forget. Am I supposed to be somewhere?
Oh
Manny,
no, I
what
didn't mean
if
to do that. Whoops.
Playing your job to you.
No, I just want to know where my driver is.
Do you want me to have him paged?
No.
Good, because we don't have a paging system. You're just gonna have to troll the carpool until you find a demon with a driver's license.
Well, I gotta go hit the bricks.
Okay, you show those bricks a lesson.
Weird. Some weird transitions here, man.
We can't operate cars. That's how they keep us from skipping town.
What is going on?
Hey, what's going down, clown?
Hey, back off, suit. I'm practicing.
Practicing what?
Wringing your neck. What does it look like?
Twist me up one of them, huh, fella?
Yeah. Twist this, all right?
Bet you can't do a cat.
Shows what you know, buddy. I can do anything. I can do birds, amphibians, famous poets. Go ahead. Name one.
Robert Frost.
Trying to stump me, eh? Ta-da!
I guess I just have this now.
Can I walk through your tent? I want to see the parade.
Well, walk through someone else's tent, all right? Do I look like a turnstile to you?
I have to go. That sound makes me want to kill somebody.
You too?
That's cute.
Hello?
Weird.
It looks like Don's rigged his computer to automatically answer his intercom. I'll just check.
Ava, please. I need a little time alone.
I would love to search Don's office right now, but I'm late for the poisoning. He's got a lock on it. I can't believe he doesn't trust me.
At his office, but
If I go out that way, everyone will know.
okay, whatever. Oh, no, man, so weird. The transitions here because they're not marked.
Hello? Hello?
Nope, nothing. Okay then.
It's locked.
Big Mr. Boss Man doesn't want to be disturbed today.
Domino's door is locked. Probably scared I'll steal one of his files. Not a bad idea, actually.
Or did I miss this? I did. Okay then. What was that transition? Video game stuff, man. Okay, I was like, where am I in scale of all this stuff?
Hey! Service!
Hey, who the... Oh, sorry, sir. I didn't expect... Sales agents usually don't come over to this part of the garage.
I'm Calavera. Manny Calavera.
My name's Gladys. I don't get many visitors. Hey, I got a message for a Mr. Calavera. Your driver said that Mr. Hurley said that he could have the rest of the day off.
Domino sent my driver home?
Yeah, wasn't that nice?
Looks like I need a new driver.
Oh, I would agree with that. Yes, you do.
You want to be my replacement driver?
Me? Oh, no. Sorry, can't. Rules.
Come on, Gladys. I need you to be my driver.
No, I can't. I'm too big.
You're not too big, you're just right. You're not too big, you have a self-image problem. You're not too big, the cars are just too small. I like the, oh, okay, see you later, chicken.
Okay, see you later, chicken.
Yeah, okay.
Oh man. Oh man. Lotus.
Hey, Genie! Come out of the lantern already!
Huh?
Come on, Gladys.
I'm...
You're not too big. The cars are just too small.
Yeah, those dang compact cars. Hey, that gives me an idea. I could
So big.
alter your car.
Just a
to
really
fit
big thing.
with just a quick torch job to let out the seams, you know? But I'm not allowed to modify the cars without a work order from upstairs. I could lose my job.
A work order, huh?
Yeah. I can't torch anything bigger than a cigarette without one of these signed by the boss himself.
Hey, that's my line. Getting people to sign. Back in a snap.
Yeah, too small. I'm not too big. Everything around here is just too small.
I've got to get this work order signed.
Pee-wee is just here staring at me, very intimidating, in a non-intimidating way.
Eva, I really need the boss to sign this work order.
I'll give it a shot. Mr. Copel, I've got Manny Calavera out here to see you.
Ava, please. I need a little time alone.
Sorry, Cal. Maybe tomorrow.
That's too late.
Oh yeah, like you're going anywhere.
Okay. Oh, that's funny. I could have changed it to that. What's that skeleton bird thing doing up there?
Ah, cripes, Ava. Just sign it yourself, will you? I'm busy.
Not picking that up.
There's so many like good old games available on Switch. Like I've heard nothing but great things. Like people say this is one of the best adventure games ever. But like there's the Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 are on here. The Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 are on here. The Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic games are on here. I think that Star Wars.
Knock yourself out.
Oh, what's the game where you play as the
Gets the aggressions out, doesn't it?
What's the game where you play? Is it like Stormtroopers or something like that? I think there's a game like that on there.
Eva, I really need the boss to sign this work order.
I'll give it a shot. Mr. Copel, Mr. Calavera has something out here that he says he needs your signature on.
Ah, cripes, Ava. Just sign it yourself, will you? I'm busy.
You'll have to excuse him, Manny. It's probably a really hard crossword puzzle he's got in there today.
Eva, I'm impressed. I had no idea you had this kind of power.
Well, we all have our secrets.
What a transition.
Hey, I look good in this, don't I?
Yeah, well, they say black is slimming.
I'm driving, yeah! I'm driving!
lot faster than this. Híjole, I'm gonna miss the poisoning. Domino. The living still give me the creeps.
What is this?
It's the fear of death. I can't take the living. They gotta go through channel. I can't use my bare hands. I'm a professional. Smells like the perfect client, rich and sweet. I can't reap hamburger, cows, or a whole other bureau, not to mention the lettuce. Nope, I'm not leaving here without a client. Copa would make a set of wind chimes. I can't use my bare hands. I'm a professional.
Yo, there's a button I have to press to pull that out.
Nice bathroom.
But we offer several travel package upgrades if you'd care to.
Cut the yap. I want something cheap where I can get some rest, and that's it.
Ay, ay, ay.
You know, Manny, I could make this car a little faster if you wanted.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh yeah, slam the front into the weeds, tub the rear end, dual blowers popping out of the hood.
What?
You'll
What is
get plenty
happening?
of rest this way, Mr. Martinez, and you'll be safely padded by the foam created when these two chemicals mix, like this.
On second thought, I want to upgrade my package.
Sorry, Bruno, but you didn't qualify for anything better. But here, have this complimentary mug.
No, wait. Can't you find me something where I can move my legs?
You know I'd like to, Bruno, but my boss is a real hard-ass.
I gotta be a hard ass when I got lazy sickle wavers like this jolly boy working for me. Manny, you couldn't find a sale at a yacht club.
I got a sale right here.
I'm talking premium sales, Calavera. Like the kind Domino makes.
How am I supposed to make premium sales with the scumbag clients you're sending me?
Hey! Now you're blaming the clients? I've had it with you, Manny. If you haven't bagged a premium before the next sales report comes in, you're out! Out on the street. No job. No way to work off your time. Just your fancy suit and your big smile and a whole lot of time to kill. Who you calling a scumbag? Why, I oughta...
Oh, man.
I'm sick of waiting around for a good lead. Like it's gonna fly in here tied to a brick. It's time to take one. Hey, you missed a great poisoning.
Yeah, and you missed a great client. Domino came back from there with a none.
Híjole, I got a tiny little man with a mean temper and no commission.
Well, at least you don't work for one.
You know, Copal's not really in his office.
Sweetheart, I know what you're up to.
Huh?
You're trying to get me away from my desk so you can link all my paper clips together again. Grow up, darling.
Any good gossip?
Well, I heard Domino got a raise.
Por favor, tell me some good news, why don't you?
I still love you.
You're all I really need, belleza. Well, I gotta go hit the bricks.
Oh, look, this office is open.
Well, at least you're not hitting the bottle anymore.
Hey, Callie, how you doing?
So, how'd you make out of the poisoning?
Well, let's just say that Sister Calabaza has a secret passion. for trains.
You got a nun?
Hail Mary.
And you sold her a ticket on the number 9 train.
Choo-choo, little buddy. Say, how'd you score?
I got 2 nuns, actually.
Hey, that reminds me of this really funny joke.
Heard it. I want to punch you in the mouth.
Oh, no, not the Christmas party all over again.
What happened at the Christmas party?
Blacked out on the whole thing, huh? Maybe you should switch to lemonade, kid.
I want to ask you a question.
Shoot, slugger.
Is it hard to kiss up to the boss so much when you got no lips?
Hey, I got all the lip I need. I get it from you.
Can I have one of your clients?
Sure, Cal. Just as soon as I get one I think you could handle.
I can handle anything you got, especially if that's your best right jab. Why do you get all the good clients?
You're asking the wrong guy. You should be taking a good long look at the man in the mirror.
No thanks. I don't enjoy that the same way you do. What did you do to get this job?
You mean what's my secret to success?
No, I mean how did you screw up and get stuck here at the DOD? What sin did you commit and how long are you gonna have to work here to pay it off?
Well, I could easily ask the same question of you.
But I don't know the answer. I still don't know what I've done.
Well, how convenient. Then, neither do I.
I want to tell you something.
Good. Go on and let it all out, Manny. There's no reason for you to be afraid of me.
I think we should team up. Be partners.
Oh, Manny, I would, but I'm too intimidated. I could never be partners with someone who was so much more of a man than me.
Oh, come on. I've seen your wife. You know, this used to be my office.
Yeah, I know. I found your name on some comic books in the desk.
I want my office back.
Don't worry, you'll have years and years to enjoy it after I get promoted out and you're still here.
I think you're up to something.
Yeah, I'm up to about 4 premium sales this week.
Well, you sound pretty out of breath, so I'm gonna blow.
Always a pleasure, Cal.
Hey,
get away from my computer, Manny.
He's got a lock on it. Can't believe he doesn't trust.
Hey, get out of there, Calavera.
No use for it. No use for it.
Well, that's just the thing I can just do. Okay, well, whatever.
No use for it. Better take these cards. It looks like a long day of solitaire for me.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Okay.
Read 'em already. Didn't help.
Alright, well, let's save this. Let's continue. This is getting late. What else is there? It's the Mario vs. Donkey Kong demo. He's so loud. So loud. Tell him to use his inside bark, but he doesn't want to. Tisk tisk. Dead or School. God, the game is weird. The game is like, it could potentially be fun, but it's so stupid. Man. It was the entire seeing a character that looks the same age as you and finding out that's your mom and being like, yeah, actually it looks like she could be a little bit younger, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna go there and delete the things that aren't installed. Look at the Final Fantasies. We got 6, 7, and 10, 10, 2. Thought I had 9. I think I do own 9. I don't know. I think I own 9 on everything because 9 is the game. 9 is the game that seems, even back when it came out, I was like, oh, this is going to be the one. 6 was the one, but 9 seemed like it was going to be the one that was really going to appeal to me. Never really played much of it. I know I own it on my phone. I know I actually owned the game back in the day. I might still have the discs here somewhere. The only reason I do this is because I don't understand why it doesn't, like, if you delete a game, it seems like you should just remove the icon if you choose to fully delete it or whatever. You keep the save file, but like, I don't need the stupid icon to see where the thing is to reinstall it. I'm good, homie. These are gone. Tunic. I had a choice between either keeping this or a Hollow Knight was what I decided, and I'm like, alright, I'll get rid of this. It's a little bit smaller, I think. I actually think it's about half the size of Hollow Knight. I act like I'm gonna play Hollow Knight one day. Every time I turn on Hollow Knight, I'm like, man, this game looks cool. I don't have the time. Oh boy. It's the feeling with Hollow Knight. I think you're supposed to just have the time to just get like lost in it and explore it. And like when I have to do that with a game, a lot of times I'm just like, I don't want to get lost. I want it now. This full game is out in a few weeks, in case you're wondering. Demo just came out. Alright. This went on to, all I remember with this series is March of the Minis. I remember playing the first game and being like, what is this? And then, you know, again, it was in an emulator. I was like, this isn't what I thought it was going to be at all. And then, yeah, years later, there's more of the games in the series, and I was like, they must be good, but I've never met a person, like, in person, that's actually played these games. You don't even really hear about them on podcasts either, so it's wild how they have done the Metroid Prime remaster. They did Super Mario RPG, like, remake, out of the blue. That's a game that seemed like it was never going to come back, and now there's this, which is another game where I would never thought, like, oh yeah, Mario vs. Donkey Kong, let's bring that back.
Amazing mini Mario toy. Hurry, bud. Bananas. Mini Mario toy. It walks, it talks, it says each one comes in its own crystal ball. Collect one, collect them all. Be the first one on your block to own the amazing new mini Mario toy. Hurry before they're all sold out. Hurry, buy one, buy them all. Buy them all. Buy them all. Buy them all.
This controller has vibration. I didn't realize that. I didn't remember it. It's the perfect size, man. I've seen like a grip that you can get for this controller, but I don't know, I think it's okay without it. Maybe.
Here we go. Oh, 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 oh.
It's how I feel every day at work. Oh, there's a time limit. Okay then. Some nice animations in this game. This genuinely looks nice. Like, the way that these things look like toys is really cool. What the hell is this? What? What is going on? Alright, let's try this again. I think I missed that present in the corner, so let's try to get that present. Maybe that'll open something else. I don't know. That's gotta be it, right? It's a free demo. It just came out today, I think, so. And it's based on an old Game Boy Advance game, I think. It was either Game Boy Advance or DS. I know there was more than one of them. Because again, I will always have that dumb name, March of the Minis, burned into my head. After, you know, not playing the game. Just seeing that name over and over. Okay, so this is perfect. No, it doesn't up. What? How does that work? I don't understand. Maybe they have the levels locked because of the demo? I don't understand. So weird. I wish you could throw the key further than that. Okay, that's fair. Alright, let's see. That's pretty cool. That is cool, right? Nice. All I had to do was jump on top of him. I don't know why I didn't think of just doing that. Made so much sense. Okay, so do this. You do this. Okay. There's a free guy over there. It's weird how you have some of the flexibility that you get. Oh no. You get some of the moves that you have in Mario, or sorry, Donkey Kong on Game Boy, but it's not all of them. Really weird. Like you feel, it doesn't feel like you're as fluid as you are in the game. Sorry, I'm in disbelief. Hello. Gifts. That's so weird, man. Somebody, hello? Somebody, messaged a friend and was saying that their dentist messaged them at 10 o'clock at night to see like, hey, do you want to come in tomorrow for an appointment? What dentist messages you? What dentist sends you a text message and then at 10 o'clock at night too? Who does that? Oh man, I'm doing the thing that I always do and I hope it's not a mistake. Alright. I can throw this up. I appreciate it. What do I do here? This feels like there's some sort of a gimmick that I'm not seeing. Why is this one enemy here? What use do you have? Oh, you can't hold buttons down. I wish, if only that worked. Okay. Time limit? Oh, that's nuts. Okay, so there is a gimmick on this level. I was thinking, I was like, man, this level is a little bit too straightforward. And I don't know what I do here. I don't know how that helps me. Unless... What does my brain say? I'm confused. I know this is a puzzle. My brain just isn't, it's not like there's a lot going on here either. It's just the thing that's like messing with me the most. Okay. Oh, you can do it. Okay. That's good. That's good to know. What would I need that for? I can't go down with the key, which is fine. All right, so I guess I can leave this here. I can go back up with the key, but I don't need to. I need to do whatever this is. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Is that it? It's not really a puzzle. It was just the thing about, I guess I have to learn the rules of the game. Nice. Ah. Yes. Oh man. Oh. Why are there so many things in the levels? I don't understand. I feel like the game, there's a lot of things that you can do here, but you don't need to. I don't understand that. I don't get it. I don't understand, like, why? Why is there so much like negative space, like that bottom left corner? It seems like there should be something there, unless there's a harder difficulty maybe.
Let's go, little guys.
Wait. Okay. Let's continue. What are we doing? Nice. What's happening? Can they jump up one block? Uh-oh. Why didn't they all come up here? Okay. Yep. I need to know how long this game is to know if this is like worth the money. I'm sure this game costs $60. They have been Nintendo's been doing some weird stuff lately, and I don't understand it. Like between this and the Metroid Prime remaster, and again, they have remember the Link's Awakening, the 3D version of that, which had the new graphical style like years ago. At this point, they're putting out Luigi's Mansion 2 on Switch, which is, again, people talk about put it on Switch. That's a cool game. It's the 3DS one. Ow. I guess. Continue to. All right, let's see if there's a pre-order up for it. How much is this? If this was like 30 or 40, watch it be 50. There's that price point where you're like, oh, 50 is cheaper than 60, but it is more than 40. I'm not pre-ordering that. I would need to know how much content there is in it. Tailor the challenge to your playstyle or bring a friend along. 130 levels, including challenging plus and expert levels. Casual style. Classic style is you covered with timed levels and one-hit defeats of the original Game Boy Advance game. That's not all. You can bring a friend along. 2-player mode. Not only do you get new ways to play with casual and 2-player mode, you also get 2 brand new worlds, Merry Mini Land and Slippery Summit. That's 2 new worlds, each with 8 levels, and even more plus levels featuring new environments, enemies, and mechanics. And that's not all. When you finish those, you can test your skills in a newly added time attack mode that will push your puzzle platforming speed to the limit. Guess. I'm good, man. I don't know. Well, that's that. How big was that? I don't remember how big that was. Whatever. It's getting deleted. It's gone. That was alright. I'm not going to be replaying that demo. I don't think I really need to. I think that game did what it was going to do. I have this installed because I wanted to have more sports games. Because sometimes I'm like, I want to play a sports. That's as far as that thought goes. It doesn't matter what it is. And this is accessible, so I'm staring at it. So the thing about this game is, as you can see, WBSC eBaseball Power Pros. Power Pros is like a series of baseball games that I think has been running since the Nintendo or Super Nintendo in Japan. A couple of them come out of America, but this is cool because I don't like complicated baseball games, and this game is more complicated than I wish it was. But it's also not super complicated. It's not free to play. It's like $1 or $2. It's super cheap, but you have to put money in to play it. So there's that. There's all these weird events that go on like constantly. 100th Anniversary Cup. How does this work? This game just feels like there's a lot thrown at you, you know, in terms of just like events. Like there's always something going on. The one downside is I don't think it just has like this is championship, but if I want to just play, you know, against the AI, there's not really that. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe I'm dead wrong. I'm gonna play this in months. 1 player, all player mode, local game, spectator game. Let's see. Timing is key. Simple controls with just the push of a button. Timing is key. Ricky, for those playing for the first time, try pitching and batting with this first. For those getting the hang of rookie settings, let's work on fielding and base running. For those getting confident as power pros, learn the controls without any assists. I want to know what simple swing is. Let's go with normal. I don't know. I think this was part of the thing with this game, is that like there's nothing there. There's not a lot there, I think, because it's designated hitter. Sure, why not? Whatever. Trying to get my thoughts together. I think it's a game where they want you to like build your own teams and stuff. I don't know if it's got like built-in teams that you can purchase or anything. It would be cool if they had, you know, every country represented. You can just play like USA versus, I don't know, like Brazil. Oh, is that how that works? I don't like that. A little bit too easy. You kind of have to worry about anything here. Oh, man. I'm out. You got this. Oh, where'd it hit at? Looked like it went under me. That's a ball. It's going out. Hooray. We did a baseball. I couldn't tell where that was going to end up at. It ended up outside of the box. Is that an out? It's an out. Throws the ball into the stands. I don't have a choice. You see how it has the numbers up there? That's not what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I didn't do any of that. That's crazy. There's nothing there. I can't even move the person fielding. Oh man. Alright, well, one of the things about this game is that the game does, instead of, I don't know if it's like this for this mode, but I know like the online modes I've played, they usually do 3 endings, which is, it's like 3 to 5 endings seems like it's the sweet spot for an online game, like if you're playing a sports game, because you know how hard it is to get a random person to play a fighting game, like best of 3 or whatever it is, you know, the first one to win 2 rounds. It's hard to keep people from dropping from that. If you're talking about baseball, 9 innings, it doesn't happen often, man. Wow. Don't know why I swung at that. Okay, that's an out. Oh, edge of strike zone. We're good. I don't even know where that hit at. He's out. The person's on base at least. I can't make them run or anything. Look at that chin. Almost swung. Again. Line drive right at the middle. There we go. There we go. I don't know what this person's aura means. What was that? Uh-oh. Oh, it's over. It's over, man. Okay. Well, that's cool. That's there. I'm not requesting a timeout. I'm trying to quit. I want to see how this works. How do you, player settings change? The hell is this? This is so confusing. Is that my picture? That's weird, man. I didn't mean to disconnect from the internet. Whatever. Well, shoot. What else is there? Is there anything else I need to load? Played Ghostbusters the other day. Kept falling asleep playing freaking GoldenEye yesterday because I was tired. Or attempting to play GoldenEye. I don't even think I streamed that when I had that on. I was like sitting here like playing and just being like. Then I wake up and there's like 4 people around me. This is me attempting to get into One Piece and Naruto. Sorry, I know of those things, but I've never really... These games in particular, I remember looking at it and being like, man, these games... Like watching people play them against each other, and then, you know, they're worried about like loadouts and like what items you're going to bring into battle. I'm like, not a fighting game, man. What you do in fighting games? Speaking of fighting games, let's load up Street Fighter super quick. Like Street Fighter, so I can hear this dumb voice. Great warriors around the world. No, it's not that time yet. It's not that time yet. Art. Let's see. This collection is technically really cool. I've mentioned this before because of this. The Capcom fighting game collection is on here too, which the only thing that has is it's got a bunch of Darkstalkers games. It's got Gem Fighters and Puzzle Fighters too, I think also. But this stuff here is cool. I think that's Ken getting kicked in the face in front of Mount Rushmore. There's Eagle, the guy with the black hair and the two batons. There's Birdie with the mohawk. I don't know who that is down there with the giant nose. Street Fighter's released to arcades in 2 variants. At first, players had to actually punch its giant pressure-sensitive buttons, but after some time, Capcom switched to the 6-button format that has become a series standard. Oh, look at that. I try to explain to people, man, like this stuff here for me is super cool. Wow. I don't think this art looked like this originally. This must be redone. Yeah, there's no way. An 8-bit cartridge version of Street Fighter was created but never sold to players. This one screenshot is the only evidence we have. Does the game itself still exist? Like, this is being developed at least in part with Capcom, so why wouldn't they just say, like, yeah, it's out there? Fighting Street. Street Fighter, now called Fighting Street, is released on the first CD-based home console games ever. It's one of the first CD-based home console games ever. The game, the package art for which is shown here, is given a lush CD soundtrack. Final Fight prototype as Street Fighter 89, exhibited at arcade show. I can't believe Final Fight came out in 89. Final Fight to me has always seemed like a game that came out like 91. I don't know what the difference is to me. 91 is when Street Fighter 2 comes out, so I guess that makes sense. The first time, I don't even think I knew of Final Fight. I'd played Streets of Rage. I played Street Fighter 2. Then I played Streets of Rage, and then I found out I was at a friend's house and he had a copy of Final Fight 2, because this is the 90s. It's not like I could look up online about video games like you can now. And he had Final Fight 2, and I was like, oh wait, what's Final Fight 1? And I don't think any of the video stores I went to had it available, but I do believe I went to like a laundromat. Like my parents might have stopped to go do something, and they let me go in this laundromat because they had arcade games and they had a Final Fight machine. I just remember being in there and smelling laundry and playing Final Fight and being like, I don't know. It didn't seem as cool to me. I don't know why. Double Dragon is cool. Streets of Rage is cool. But Final Fight, just like the first one, is like, doesn't do it for me. It's got big sprites. That's all I can say about that game. Street Fighter 2010, The Final Fight, a futuristic action platformer, is released for 8-bit consoles. The main character, Kevin, was renamed Ken for the Western release, and the Final Fight subtitle was added. Street Fighter 2010. That's not what it was called. Weird. Very good. Oh, does this just... Okay. Look at Gwilly. Zangief. I didn't know, like, the first time I saw him, I thought he had some weird skin disease because of all the weird, like, scars on his body. They still look like that. I don't know what that would be. The Hollisum. Or as my brother and his friends called him, because I couldn't read, and they called him Doslam, I believe. Close to Dalsium. Blanca. Carlos, Charlie, Blanca, whatever. The iconic kick. The iconic kick. The iconic. Yes. Oh, look at that. There's a move list. Look at flesh-colored Blanca. That's unsettling. Look at Ryu with his stubble. Weird. Ken looks normal. Guile, I don't know what that is. Chun-Li is hot. So that's hot Chun-Li. Unsettling. Dalsium. Zangief is whatever. He looks like a wrestler. Why? I'm assuming she's fighting in a bathroom. Would that be soap in like a bucket? I don't know what that is. There's tile there though, which is what's weird about it. Oh, that's an imposing picture of Guile. That's America right there. Here's Japan. Street Fighter 2 announced playtesting begins. They should have put this art on the side of the machine. So that people be like, what is this? These are the kinds of things I love, man. I like seeing this stuff here. Just, it's not concept art, but it's still like early art. He looks upset. I was gonna say he pulled his dog tag off, but he's just carrying extra dog tags with him. I'm not a fan of Vega. I've never understood how to use him, but he looks really cool right there. This art, man. This art is burned into my head. Like usually going to somebody else's house and they'd have this there. Just be like, man, this looks so cool. This also makes you think that somehow there's like a 2-on-1 version, which, you know, later you get. Why is Ken kicking like that? Why is Ken kicking like that? Very inefficient. Oh, her gauntlet things are off. At least one of them is. Okay, well, man. Okay, how do I play Street Fighter in... Oh man. My two options for borders are like hot garbage and nothing. That's something. Okay. I'm not trying to quit. Dr. Eyebrows. Game control so bad. Here it is. What's good, but don't forget to really gotta thank you. It was cool at the time, yes. I didn't play Street Fighter 1 forever. I didn't play Street Fighter 1 until... Oh boy, it was late. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Hang on. Yep, same inputs. Let's do this and have fun. Yo, that's half his life. Oh no. I was almost there. I almost had him. Oh man. Okay. How do I leave? I don't need Street Fighter 1. Street Fighter 2, Champion Edition, Hyper Fighting, hate this game. Hate these two. Not a fan. I don't care. I don't care how much people still play them. Don't like them. Alpha is also a weird game. Alpha 2, great. Alpha 3, yeah, sure. I'll allow it. Everybody knows Third Strike. Third Strike is the game that I think everybody knows. And I feel like everybody thinks that they play, but they don't actually play. If I was going to play a version of Street Fighter 2, it's almost always Champion Edition or Hyper Fight. Usually here, just because this is a little bit easier for me to deal with. You still have the white guy punching at the black guy. Black History Month. Look at how big Sagat's head is. Alright, let's go with go with Gwilly.
Round 1, fight!
That backhand. That backhand. That one punch, man. Only button I've pressed so far is hard punch. There we go. One button.
You win. Perfect. Round 2, fight! Sonic Boom! Sonic Boom! Sonic Boom! Sonic Boom! Sonic Boom!
I had that coming. I'm just gonna keep punching, and if you get hit, it's your own fault. Okay.
You win. Brazil. Round 1, fight!
Okay. Yes, I'm dying. Alright, we're good. We're backing out of that. I don't need to play another version of Street Fighter 2. And Real Bout. Blade of Darkness. Very happy I got myself to pick this up. This is the game I had a demo of. I might actually have the magazine on my shelf over there. PC Gamer had a demo for it back in the day. Yeah. It was cool. I feel like it's like I mean, King's Field is the game that leads into Dark Souls. Like that series leads into Dark Souls, but Blade of Darkness also feels like it's kind of like a Souls. I'm not gonna say a Souls like game, but it has that kind of feeling though. It doesn't have the entire like losing your souls and having to track that stuff down, and it's got weighty attacks. I guess maybe that's the biggest comparison. Like you need to consider when you press a button, like, all right, this is gonna take a minute. Xenoverse 2 still installed, of course. In my attempt to get into anime again, like I was, there was a short period of time when I was into anime, and then what got me out of anime is finding people that were into anime that don't care what it is. They're just like, it's anime, it's the best. I'm like, this stuff sucks. Some of this is good, but a lot of it is not. Like, no, it's from Japan. It's better than anything in America. If you say so. This is a really good game. I have not finished, and every time I pass by it, I'm like, I should load it up and do a run. And I don't. I'm gonna load it up and do a run. I'm gonna end up being up past midnight. We'll see. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'll fix this later. I'm pretty sure the stream is okay, but either change my bitrate, make it a little bit higher. This is happening. I will switch the game to Sifu. I chose to give up hoping it would just take me back to the beginning. Doesn't really matter. It's a run-based game. I mean, you unlock stuff. How do I go back to the beginning? This is... whatever. Okay, let's go to the squats. Again, the gimmick of the game is when you die, your character ages, but you come back and you're like, I think as you get older, you get stronger, but you have less health. And you can learn more techniques, but once you get to certain points in terms of leveling up your character, like say like once you get to age like 30, all of a sudden you can't level up certain stats, and once you hit like 40, it's something else gets locked. So you have to like plan how you want to level up your character, what you want to focus on. I just want to do the cool hallway fight.
They've blocked the entrance to the warehouse. Need to find another way inside.
Get lost. Nothing here for you. Any regrets now?
Okay, I think it's L. I think that's the button. Alright.
Junkies. I don't think they'll be a problem.
A little bit of health back. Let's go.
Coming, Swarf. Oh man! Drop your weapon.
I don't have to listen to you.
I can make it. Just need a run at it.
Fuck you doing in here, pal?
That is the Switch version. What just happened right there?
Open it. Open up.
There we go. There's our hallway.
Don't make me bust this. Be careful. He's got a weapon. You can't keep up.
Almost dead. Gotta overwhelm them. Alright, we're good. We got them all. Okay.
Almost done here. That bag's on its way to you. Get off once you wrap this up. Back spot, Colin. Only 2 seconds to get there. Well, he's sitting on his ass over there. Drives me crazy.
I'll take it. Just gotta get my health back up. Making progress.
Has a weapon.
Oh no. On a roll. Oh man. Dang. Alright, well. It's 11:30ish, so I'm gonna go ahead and tap out here. But that's Sifu. It's a pretty cool game. I'm going to see if I can go back. So the way that this works is I can use the experience points that I got from the fights I just did in the top right over there to learn these new abilities. And then I think you get to a certain point where you kind of like lock things in so you always know it. But as you do this, so let's say this is 1,000. Let's look for one that's a good 1,000. Let's go to this. All right, so if I was to get this, that unlocks. And now when I rise, it takes this medallion and my age goes up by 1. And then it locks off that part. So if I die a few more times, I think it's once you hit like every, it's every 10 years you get locked in. So now my death counter is back down to 0. I'm still 21 years old. If I was to die again in that fight, instead of just going up like 1 year, I would age 2 years. Instead of being 21, I would now be 23. And it kind of keeps going like that. You can sort of fight off that stuff. But, you know, if you get stuck in a boss fight where you're dying over and over and over, you could fight that boss and be like 23. And by the time you leave there, you're like 37. And you can't get certain upgrades as a result. There's also these here. These are shrines. This is what I was talking about with the stuff that gets locked to ages. So right here, the max age you have to unlock this, 25. 40 and then 60, but then that locks you out of some of this stuff here. It's like, do you want to use your experience points for this? Do you want to gamble and be like, all right, I'm probably not going to use these, I don't need this, so I'll just focus on this here? You know, there's only so many those two. But yeah, the first time I saw that, I was like, man, wait, what do you mean I can't unlock this anymore? I'm too old. All right, anyway, I said I was going to be done. You can see his little medallion on his hip too, in case you didn't notice. Man, I can do one more fight. It's the Arkham combat. Fuck that table. Boss fight. Mini boss, whatever.
Shame I'll have to throw you back through it.
Ugh, dead. Okay, anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and tap out of that because it's a game I can end up sitting here playing forever. But anyway, see you later. Hope you have a good night and happy almost Friday.